guys, welcome all my Peace and Passion Tarot with PJ followers and anyone new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. I took a little break in end of May and June, doing what I tell everyone else that they need to do now and again is rest, renew, recharge, right? Today I'm going to bring you some quick vibes for July. Find out what your angels and spirit guides want you to know. You're going to see a lot of angel action as all the cards fly out. Hopefully they stay on the table. Sometimes they land on the floor and I have to go fish for them. But I want to start with what they see for Aquarius. And let me get some cards out here for you, Aquarius. Okay. Cards fly out. What's going on that Aquarius needs to be aware of? Thank you, angels and spirit guides. We're always in gratitude for all the messages received. Okay, there's another one. Can I have a few more, please? Okay, 2 more. 4 more, just like flying out. They just have so much to say for Aquarius. All right, the first cards that flew out together, actually, this is like some devil energy, but it is about don't fear. They see that you have some fears, and they want you to set a boundary around that. The Queen of Swords is all about boundaries for self-respect and self-worth. It's like, cutting out with your sword what is not healthy for you. Something or someone, maybe in some toxic behavior right now, going through something negative. It doesn't even have to be to the scale that, oh my God, that's so toxic. That's so unhealthy. It's just, could be drama. Could just be some negative attitude, okay? But they want you not to fear and know that you are strong enough, Aquarius, to set a boundary in July, okay? For what? It doesn't serve you to be in that energy, that situation, the group of people, the single person, whatever it is. We see you setting a boundary, and your angels and spirit guides want you to know that they lift you up and they support you at this time. Okay? The coins here are one suit in the deck that talk about, I say, resources, not just money, because we value so much more than money. Okay, we value time, energy, health, loved ones, people that support us. These are all things that are valuable resources. A 3 of coins on a 1 to 10 scale says you're starting to be lifted, not just with your angels and spirit guides, but you yourself, Aquarius, might be in the middle of building a new team. Like you need the support of others to help make each other stronger. So you're building something stronger, cutting out the negativity, right? I always talk about if you want to have a garden on any day, that's like your happy place, right? Well, especially if you're building a team, even if it's teamwork within a family or teamwork professionally, I say whatever you dream of, design it because you deserve it, okay? And you are designing something more positive, cutting out the negativity so that your team can build something. And I say you grow and blossom together in the garden with those positive and peaceful vibes, right? And around that team, you finally, King of Swords is about making a real final decision. That's the energy of this is it, this is who I choose or what I choose. It's not up for discussion. Okay, so we see like a real definite line being drawn. Sometimes some of you, Aquarius, may be going through a divorce or a split when these two energies present. The swords are about our thoughts and feelings, and this is like some harsh energy, sometimes very blunt, people speaking not with their heart like the cups represent, but with the swords. It's logical, it's just lines drawn in the sand, okay? Or in stone, I should say. So that may resonate with you. You can always shoot me a note or a message or a comment if that resonates with you, or if you want a personal reading, if you've got a direction around a separation or something, you know, I'm here for you. That's what I'm good at doing, bringing resolution to conflicts and helping you have peace to move forward. Okay, so along with that, Aquarius, when you start to decide who's on your team, you start to relax a little bit more, and kids could be represented in this picture. Six of Cups is like not having worries, not having stress. You start to relax a little more, and guess what? Beautiful cards here. You're really happy with the Sun card that you're feeling 10 of Cups. You can finally see happy ever after coming. Okay, so that's what July looks like for Aquarius, all right? Let me get into now Pisces. What do we have for July? Again, these are not one-to-one readings, but please do message me if you or anyone you know is in conflict or curiosity. Either way, they want to know what's coming in next. They need help with the situation or help moving on, like through grief and anxiety. That is my sole purpose. And I actually have readings to help you find out what is your purpose on this planet. What are you meant to be doing? Okay, why is your soul here getting up every day? And how can you serve others? Okay, let's find out for Pisces. Okay, there's the first one. If you see it flying out. Okay, this one's trying. I try to line them up to get the story they want, like in the order they ask for. We appreciate angels and spirit guides. Pisces, what do they need to know for July? Okay. Okay, a couple more. Okay, so we see here Pisces has a Six of Swords energy, which is about moving on. You are done with a situation that you finally resolve with the Six of Swords. It is what it is, and it's over. Okay? Good or bad, you're just moving on. It could be in a relationship, it could be from a job that no longer serves you. I say if it doesn't feel right in your heart, if you feel anxious, if you feel things are not fair and balanced, if you feel like I can't breathe, are we done yet? That is the signal that it's time to move on. And other people don't have to like it, okay? Swords, we said, are thoughts and feelings. An Ace of Swords is your sword within you. Angels tell me when we bless ourselves, this vertical sword is your sword of truth. When you live by your own sword, they say, that means you know who you are, what you believe in, and where you choose to go in this life. Okay? It's your choice. Six of Swords, these other swords can represent other people's thoughts, feelings, opinions, judgments, denials. Oh my gosh, so much chatter, programming, whatever. Understand that you don't have to live in the energy of their swords. They cannot have power over you unless you allow it. So when you finally, I'm going to say like put up the hand and deflect, or I say get some cuffs like Wonder Woman silver cuffs and deflect what everybody else thinks. Just say it is what it is, I'm moving on. They don't have to like it, and you have more peace when you realize, when you come to terms with and accept that a situation is what it is. It's not good or bad. It's not positive or negative. It just is. That brings you peace and harmony, and you can focus forward, right? Through the big windshield, not dwelling in the little rearview mirror of the past. All right, so as we talk about the future here, you're moving on, and you see a more hopeful future here in July with the Angel of Hope. Interesting purple woman here. She's focusing on, and you will be, on what you're pouring out in front of you, not dwelling on what you're pouring out in the past. Okay? Moving on, hopeful for your future. You have a little bit of fear about resources. We just talked about it can be resonate with money, time, energy, health. There's something you're moving on from, like for example, if it's a job, you start to think, do I have enough? It could be retirement. It could be switching jobs. It could be some kind of transition. It could be just splitting from someone or moving out on your own, however that resonates. You fear, do I have enough? And this wheel, this 5 of coins, represents just look around. There is support around you. You've got family, you've got friends, you've got lenders if you need, Google, whoever you need to find the resource. Just ask if you don't know where to find it. And then trust. This is the Queen of Coins, the card of reassurance. You need to trust, Pisces. In July, the universe will provide. When you start to go towards what your heart is directing you to, that is where God and the universe want your energy. And even if it's into the unknown, trust that He will provide for you time, money, housing, people, job, whatever you need. Because you're doing what He wants you to do to find others who need your energy. So that's what I have for Pisces right now, okay? Exciting there. You know, trust, believe that this is the right move if it's right in your heart, and you will be provided for. All right, let's get on to Aries now. What do we have for Aries? Angels and spirit guides. And I appreciate those who are like cross watchers. You know, maybe you're going through something, you and a family member or a friend or a partner. There might be a little bit of conflict. Well, when you pay attention to each of these signs, it may give you insight into what each other is dealing with and how to better resolve that. But again, reach out to me for that personal knowing of how do you feel about the situation? How is the other people feeling or thinking? And how can, you know, what is the advice from Spirit to get you to resolve the situation? What do we have for Aries? Thank you, angels and spirit guides. I'm glad to be back. You know, I wasn't feeling motivated all the time, still dealing with grief myself. And I'll tell you, my angels can manipulate my phone. My spirit guides, especially Bob. You've heard me talk about Bob on my left, Dusty on my right, my 2 late husbands. And Bob has a thing with opening my phone. And I got up and I was doing something, and I did not have YouTube Studio open, but they said it's time. Get back to the videos. So you can thank them. Give thanks to the angels for, you know, getting me feeling passionate again about it, okay? I'm here to bring you peace and passion, right? That's my job. All right, I got a couple cards here. Couple more, please, for Aries. All right. Okay, Aries, we see right here that you will be moving forward on your soul path with the Chariot card. This shows that you are starting to feel a greater sense of self-discipline to do what you choose, not what anybody else chooses, right? And I say self-discipline for a couple reasons, because a chariot here is like a vehicle on the road. We can't be distracted, right, when we're driving. You cannot let others distract you from the path that you're meant to take. You know, be true to yourself. And the Sphinxes represent kind of the light and dark that need balance in your life, like tires, right? You can't possibly drive without balance, and it takes emotional and spiritual and physical balance in your being to be disciplined, right? To go forward on your path. But you're moving forward and really feeling a comfortable lifestyle here in the 9 of Coins. A lot of energy, maybe an increase in energy, which could be an increase in money, more health, more people around you, you know, whatever those resources represent. But I call this a very lush garden of resources. And you're moving on to being more comfortable. Some of you may also be relocating to a more comfortable garden, I'll say. And you have good news here with the Page of Wands. The wands with the flame up top or the spark. The wands are all about what excites you, what light you up. I say you're passionate, you're motivated. You are getting some news in July that inspires you, okay? And you're very grateful with the 9 of Cups. The cups are about love and emotion. And this is your cup right here, your heart. Nine of Cups on that 1 to 10 scale says you are so grateful. You have almost everything you could wish for, right? Or pray for. And as a result of moving to this garden, I feel where everybody's really blossoming, a lot of good energy here, you start to feel Queen of Wands energy. I say these are not gender specific, okay? So I'm talking to Aries, male or female. Either you or someone you know is like, it could be your partner or it could be you, but feeling confident, beautiful, glowing up, I say, right? Shining right now. You're really passionate about your whole situation, maybe excited about a new job or a new place, but you're sharing the passion and you just speak with eloquence, very articulate, okay? You're just... I want to say you're setting everybody on fire. You're exciting others because you're passionate right now. So wonderful news there in July for Aries. Let me get with Taurus now. Taurus, what do we see in July? All right, 1, 2. Couple more, please. What would you like Taurus to know? Okay, I'm trying to make sure they stay on the table. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, 3 more. You got a lot of cards going here. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, well, we see that you are very passionate right now. Either passionate with yourself in caring for yourself, but I feel for many of you there is a lover present in your life. Okay, the Lover's card is a sign of people being very passionate, but not yet looking at long-term commitment. There's actually a gaze here where these two are not gazing at each other. One is looking down at the other with long-term thoughts of commitment. The other might have their head gazing at the clouds, you know, in the heat of the moment, right? Just in the moment of passion. So there is a lover, though, around you that is starting to give you more attention in the Page of Coins. This is like you showing up as, hey, look what I have to offer. Look what I can do, right? He's holding his shiny new coin. I bring a lot to the table, right? Like, I am worthy. Pay attention to me, notice me. And you are getting noticed by this lover, Taurus, who I feel really values that you ground them. This energy is a very abundant energy, beautiful garden here in the Empress. You are giving this lover a sense of stability, a sense of peace. When we feel so grounded, like in this beautiful place right now, there is a safety and a calmness about it that there's no chaos at all. Like, things are orderly, and everybody kind of, they know what the flow is and they go with the flow, and they're like an energy of helping each other. And when we are so peaceful, we can be more productive and creative and passionate. And boy, it takes that to see the vision of our future, doesn't it? To start painting the reality that we choose. So this lover finds a lot of value in you and is noticing you, paying more attention, I feel, because they're you make them feel stable, and they want to move forward in love with or you do as well, I feel, with the Knight of Cups. This is all about action here. Going forward in love with your cup. And it's an energy of helping each other. This is a card of being successful. You're starting to feel on top of the world because of this extra attention, I feel. You're feeling really high, you know, cloud 9, whatever they call it, feeling on top of the world, right? She's like leaping over. You are successful. Not just, I feel really in this feeling a strength in this relationship growing, but it helps you be, the support and the love behind it helps you in work as well. Like all things are successful right now, and you start to get a chance to feel healed through some emotional or physical issues that you have going on, maybe spiritual. There's just, you might get an opportunity to rest, like this partner, this lover, is ready to serve you, I feel, to help whatever you need, because they're grateful for this grounding. So you get a chance to heal through something, or have some downtime, and things get better with the Wheel of Fortune. This is about, you'll see a lot of improvement in July, I think, with the help of this lover. Okay? So that's quite a bit for Taurus. Let's see what we have for Gemini next. What is happening in July for Gemini? What would you like them to be aware of? Okay, 1 and 2. What's going on for Gemini? Okay, did you see all that? They have a lot to say. I got 3, 4, 1 on the ground. Hold, please. Yes, yes, yes. They kind of emphasize things, I think, when they fly on the ground. But let me see. We have a similar reading from one earlier. Wow. Kind of going through some heavy energy here for Gemini. Okay, there has been conflict around you, or there is currently in July, right? With the 5 of Wands. We just said wands are things, if you've been following along, wands are things that we're passionate about, right? We're excited about. But a 5 is a temporary situation, but it means not everybody's in agreement, right? We don't always agree all the time. You're passionate about something, but there's either a disagreement with others, or you're dealing with conflict or struggle, but you soon get relief in the 10 of Swords. Now, we talked about swords are thoughts and feelings, and I want to preface this card, okay? It looks kind of scary, but if you notice, the swords are not impaling this guy on the ground. It's because it is the end of a cycle of worrying what other people think, because we said it's your choice, right? You live by your sword. Your single sword is your choice. You're in conflict, but all of a sudden, I feel you get relief when you don't let them affect you. You realize those swords have no power to hurt you or affect you unless you allow it. That's why they're hovering. And when you start to realize they cannot hurt you, like, nope, I'm doing me, my choice. That's when you get relief and your garden starts to grow again. Okay? So there is some very temporary conflict or difficulty that you break away from. And it could be, I'm going to give an example again about, you could be switching a job, or a person is no longer present in your life, or you're leaving something that is not healthy, and so you get a sense of peace now. But the next cards out, we just saw something similar, are you fear resources. This is the one that flew on the floor. They just see a really heavy sense of fear, that you fear, do I have enough money, time, energy, help? Like I said, if you're between jobs, or you're left a relationship and you got to rebuild, right? But just look around you. And again, trust in the Queen that the universe will provide, because you were meant to leave that conflict, okay? It will be okay. You were meant to leave it. Pray. I often pray every day. Who needs my energy, God? Who needs me? Because this situation was not, like, the purpose was done. The lesson is over. You're not meant to be in that energy of conflict or struggle anymore. Excuse me. But trust that the universe will provide, and we do see that you'll grieve a situation in July. It could be the loss of someone literally who transitioned. Maybe you're still going through something, or just a breakup, or a job that, it's bittersweet. You liked it. You didn't want to leave necessarily, but it just was a mess anymore. So know that you can grieve the spilled cups, things that the heartache, as long as you need to. But when you turn around, you'll realize other cups like other people in your life, are still there to help lift your vibration, make it a happier day for you, okay? Help you focus forward. We can give thanks for what was and what will be, okay? Find the light in the dark. Thank you for the time we had with that person or with that situation. And thank you, God, for letting us grow into something new, okay? So that's what's happening with you. Just look around. You have the peace and the relief, and now you can focus on what resources do I need and who can I turn to, okay? God will provide for you on that. Let's find out now for Cancer. Cancer is up next. Okay. I don't know if you're seeing the flying cards. You may even see some angel orbs flipping out or flying through the video. I've actually had another psychic friend tell me that when I do these cards, she can see the arc of light every time one is chosen, which I thought was really beautiful. All right, let's see. Get a couple more for Cancer. What would you like, Cancer? Thank you. Okay, what would you like, Cancer? Okay, and again, I have several. They have a lot to say. These quick vibes aren't so quick right now. Hold again. Let me get another card on the floor. Okay. What do we have going on here? There is like 10 cards here or something, but I'm going to go through them for you. There's a lot to say here for Cancer. Okay, I'm just getting these cards in order. All right, well, the first thing we see is good news, okay? This is a new emotion being brought in, like a new blessing. There's a little cup right there, right? God is blessing you and the universe with something new in July, a new feeling since you started to express yourself a little bit more. The Seven of Wands, we said the wands are what you're passionate about, and the 1 against 6 is kind of defending your opinion, standing your ground. You had something to say and you were heard, or you will be heard in July. And you feel something new as you have the ability to express yourself. It's successful, okay? Whether it's with family or, personally, friends, or professionally, you are successful, okay? They do hear you. You might have expressed some heartache that you were in for a little bit, the 3 of Swords, but then this says, do not fear. Do not fear. You can move forward from this. Things get easier, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. You start to look at your future, okay? The 3 of Wands is now talking out with a soulmate or a partner or a friend, coworker, whoever this other wand is. In July, you make a decision on a new direction or a new path you want to start down. And the 3rd wand is, okay, what are the plans we need to make to get there? And they help you, level up or get down the road. They help you progress. You do choose to cut out what no longer serves you. Okay, with the Queen of Swords, that's an energy of setting a few boundaries and really about knowing your worth, knowing your self-respect. And I feel it could be an energy that you direct toward a King of Wands. This is a really passionate individual. It can be a great energy or an energy that's not always healthy. It's a fiery energy, okay? Men or women, right? This King of Wands is a confidence. If we're talking about another person, it relates to, they're very confident. They're sure of themselves. Whether it's you or someone else. I say they're not gender specific, but there's a confidence here that sometimes can be too confident or like a slick talker. They're very persuasive, but they could also manipulate. They're passionate about what they talk about, but you hope that if you're in this energy, if it's someone else, that their intentions are good, is what I want to say. They're not trying to manipulate you. They're just passionate about what they're talking about. Hey, let's go do this. Let's go do that. You might be setting a boundary, either cutting out a King of Wands that is not healthy for you. I feel that is the case with some of you. There could be a heartache around a relationship where someone manipulated. They just thought they were the greatest thing on earth. They're kind of up here and you're down here, maybe. I don't want to say narcissistic. Some people may have that vibe, but some of you, it relates to Cancer, that you're just cutting out some people that I feel are not healthy for you. As you have a new inspiration around you in an Ace of Wands, and you make a decision in the Two of Swords to be with a loving King of Cups. This is a person unconditionally loving and supportive. Again, not gender specific, but the strength of the character. This person just cares about, are you okay? You got everything you need? What do you need? Right? Beautiful energy there. So that was a lot of cards, but you are expressing yourself and you feel success as you come out of heartache, you come out of negativity, things get better. You start to see your future and you draw a line of people that, whoever is in this energy is not serving you, I feel, because you're newly inspired and choose a King of Cups. Okay? So I will leave that with you. And of course, again, if you have questions, comments, feedback, let me know what that is. And I do hope that we connect personally soon. All right, we're moving on to Leo now. What do we have for Leo in July? Thank you, angels and spirit guides. What does Leo need to be aware of? Hopefully I can keep them on the table. Okay, I got 3 there. 4. All right, can I get a couple more, please? And thank you again for tuning in. Hope you're just chilling out with me. Have a beverage in your hand, relaxing. I love when we all tune in to each other. Okay, there's another one. Can I have one more, please, for Leo? Okay. Well, this is a card of celebration, which is really awesome. The 3 of Cups. It says that in July you have a celebration happening, and it could relate to a marriage, like of a friend or a family member that you're attending or participating in. It can relate to marriage because we talk about when 2 cups, like 2 families, unite into 1 cup and become one, right? So there's a celebration for you. And Queen of Cups could be celebrating your mother. This is a mothering energy, loving, nurturing, could be celebrating your wife, or partner, girlfriend. There's just, I feel the celebration is around this singular person. And you might have spent a lot of money on it, but there is abundance, plenty of abundance with the 10 of Coins. You're very grateful for the situation in the 9 of Cups. Grateful to do so. It could have been an anniversary, a birthday, a proposal. However this resonates, I'd love to hear your comments. What kind of celebration is Leo having in July? And then you're kind of grateful also that it's all wrapped up and done because you're ready to move on now. Maybe back home, you could be traveling, but you're kind of, I feel like you spent a lot of energy on this female for her well-being. But I don't know that you felt it in your heart. You did it because you felt obligated, possibly. You put out a lot of energy, okay? But I feel that you're grateful also to be moving on now, and you kind of been waiting for something to be over. So, moving on from this possible obligation to celebrate a female, that's what I see for you in July. You wanted to move on because you were spending a lot of money, possibly, waiting for it to be over as the coins are falling out, right? You're trying to keep your treasure chest full. So it could involve travel in the celebration, something going on, but you're happy to kind of wrap it up and be back home and get on with normal life, I think, in July. So interesting for Leo. All right, let's find out about Virgo now. What is happening for Virgo? Okay. In July, thank you. 2, 3. All right, Virgo. In July, let me get a couple more cards. We appreciate the angels and spirit guides watching over Virgo. There's 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Similar cards just came out. Let's see. This is about Virgo feeling very confident in themselves. Again, not gender specific, but you yourself, Virgo, are feeling very confident, passionate, and excited about whatever you got your hands into. And it's bringing you a lot of success right now. For some of you, I feel like you are investing. Like investments are paying off. Could be real estate, could be in the market. I get that vibe about investments. But you're successful and you start to see a really bright future here with the Angel of Hope. I said who's focusing on the vessel in the future, not dwelling on what they're pouring out in the past, we said. So you're confident, excited, passionate about some success that you're having, hopeful to the future, looking to the future as you start to live your truth. The Ace of Swords I talked about earlier, right? When we bless ourselves, you get to choose. You are finally at peace with the dove. You're like, I feel like I said, these investments are paying off, and all of a sudden you have the power to choose what you want to do next, not what other people want you to do, what you want to do, Virgo. And you have great abundance. And I also see a female in July that is recognized or taken care of here with the Queen of Cups. This could be your wife, your mother, someone that you're able to continue to take care of, or she's taking care of you, but there's enough. There is enough abundance, and you have the power to choose. You're confident, successful, beautiful July. Okay? So I'm happy to bring that to you, Virgo, right? Things I feel are paying off. Let's see. Libra in the house. Love my Libras. If you're a fellow Libra or whatever your sign, give me a shout out. Okay? Leave me a comment. Any feedback, anything you want to say, or just say hi. I welcome that. All right, Libra. Let's get some cards here. What's happening in July? And I do feel some pretty good vibes doing the video for you today. Thank you for letting me do it. And I appreciate you watching. Watch the cards fly. 4 at once. Okay, they got a lot to say. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, and this resonates with me personally. Maybe it will with you. This says Libra has some quick action happening in July, okay? This Knight of Swords is about something happening very quickly, something rushing in, or someone, like it could be like a rescuing energy. Someone makes a quick decision, or it's fast action, okay? Something is happening very fast where you get noticed. You get some attention for your worth. You quickly get noticed that you have a lot of value and a lot of worth, and your scales become balanced. It could be like a person or people or a group that all of a sudden appreciates you and starts to balance your scales. Okay, this is Libra energy, isn't it? We want balanced scales for peace and harmony, fairness, equality, and it can literally represent, if you're going through something in the legal system, that justice is coming. Okay? So quickly, someone recognizes your value, justice is coming, or that sense of equality and fairness, which is peace and harmony. It brings you relief in the Ten of Swords, relief that you've been dreaming of with the Moon card, and all of a sudden you feel greater strength. So that's good news for Libra. I feel it. I hope you feel it too. Again, any comments you want to share if it resonates, or if you want more details, let's connect for your personal reading, okay? All right, let's find out about Scorpio. What would you like Scorpio to know? Okay, flying around here. What do we got? Okay. Can I get a couple more for Scorpio? Okay. Maybe one more, please. All right. Well, I need another one. Sometimes cards preface other cards. So I want to get an additional card to, like the last card says, get ready. I'm like, what are they getting ready for? All right. I like that. Let's see now for Scorpio. Scorpio has King of Swords energy, which again is about someone, you or someone in your life, is making a very final decision. A decision that is not up for discussion. It's, okay, this is it. It's done. This is the decision made. Like it's your choice, nobody else's, or the other person's choice. A very final decision is made to help support you or lift you. You could be choosing a new team. Some of you, I feel it could be like a medical team. It could be a financial team, like wealth advisors, or you're building a team. You're deciding on who's going to help you. You know, you're contracting somebody, I feel, to help care for you in your health or in your finances, I feel. And you start to envision what the future looks like. You talk it out with your Two of Wands about, yeah, we're passionate. This is the direction I want to take. Maybe it's a treatment plan or a care plan if this is medical. Or maybe it's an investment strategy, right? If it's about finances. But you and your partner, I feel, talk out your choice, what you're excited about as you start to see the future, and you take the first steps here. You do the planning, right? Financial planning, healthcare planning. I just also got the message that it could be like advanced care directives, right? If some of you are doing like your final planning in life, financial expenses, final expenses, medical power of attorney. There's something going on there with medical or financial, I think, to, oh, this could even be like writing your will, okay? You're inking it, it's firm, it's resolved. These are my last wishes, right? I choose this person to be my power of attorney, medical or legal, right? However that resonates. That can be the scenario for some of you, is that it's your final planning that you're inking, I'll say. Or it could just be, like I said, if you're in the middle of a health situation or a financial situation, you're trying to build your strength, right? You want this 3 of coins to increase. You want to increase your energy, your health, your money, whatever it is. So you're trying to work with a team to help guide you, help make your first plans or final plans, and things get easier, I'll say, with a lover that's around you. You may be trying to make things easier for your lover. Does that make sense? Like, plan for their future if you're gone. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Because you're making ready, I feel, for them to be financially stable. Okay, or stronger, or you're preparing to be stronger, not just in money, but in health. It could be physical energy as well, right? Just I feel that's the main message for many of you Scorpio, that you're making some plans, or your partner is making, like, to care for the other in the event of someone's passing. You want to make it easier for them so that they are strong, right? Okay, really interesting message there. I don't think I've had something like that before. Let's find out for Sagittarius. We're almost to the end of our zodiac here. We got 2 more. This is Sagittarius. And again, I hope you're staying to the end and kind of watching what's coming up for you or loved ones or family to help, you know, maybe talk it out and find out how you can help the other, right? Sagittarius, 1 on the floor, excuse me. My perfectly imperfect videos, okay? I may not even edit stuff out. It's me. Okay? Let's find out here. What is Sagittarius dealing with in July? Can I get a couple more cards, please? All right, what I see here, again, a rescuing energy is what we're starting with. Some quick decisions are being made with the Knight of Swords to care for a female, I feel. Could be your mother, okay, or partner. This is a really loving, nurturing energy. And I feel this person has nurtured you so much that you now want to rescue them, okay, in July. You're doing something to rescue this female. There's a long wait involved. This was the card that landed on the floor. I feel you've been waiting a very long time for something to happen. And it could be some of you caring for your mother in a state of her last days, right? Like you're waiting and it's taking a lot of energy, like your energy is falling out. It's draining you, I feel, draining your energy. But there's a new opportunity and justice could be involved. Now this could be Social Security, if you're trying to help support your mother financially. Now, you know, there's an opportunity to get assistance. This could be medical assistance. This could be any kind of financial assistance, or just an opportunity to have your scales balanced. Maybe someone, not just money, but someone comes along to help you. It could be like a nurse that, you know, the legal system puts in place, or Medicare, right, to come to the house and help out so that you're not drained and trying to do it all by yourself. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You have resources around you. So there's a new opportunity to balance the scales a little bit. And again, it could be financially, but you're not giving up. You're not giving up here. This is a card of determination. You are determined to see your duty through. You feel called, you feel obligated, you feel a purpose in helping this female, right? Whatever it takes. I feel that you finally see an opportunity to get some balance in July to help out with this female. Okay, so that's what I have for Sagittarius. Last, we're going to look at Capricorn, and I wish you well with that, Sagittarius. I do pray for all the signs, for all my viewers, you know, for their best days, whatever it takes, and that's why I'm here to help you kind of figure out what's happening, how to cope with it, and find that you can have better days, okay? Let's find out for Capricorn in July. What is angels and okay. Flyers. I can't wait to watch this back because I'm looking at the cards and not the video. I'd like to see what it looks like. Capricorn, what do we, okay, there it is. Stayed on the table. Sorry, I laugh a lot. I feel like a hockey goalie. I'm always using my elbows trying to keep the cards on the table. Capricorn, what do they need to know in July? In these quick vibes. Okay. Okay, get a couple more for Capricorn, please. Okay, 2 more. Okay, I'd like to get 1 more on that, please. What happens when that happens? Okay. All right. Well, we see a brand new life starting for some Capricorn here. New life that you love. This cup represents love and emotion, a lot of joy, but I realize it also looks like a holy grail, doesn't it? The Holy Grail is a sign of life, and it dawned on me that when we feel joy or new love, it breathes, I do this like a breath or a wave, it breathes new life into us, doesn't it? So new life that you are happy with, okay? Could be a new love coming into your life for some of you, right? Brand new, unconditional, supportive love, but so much joy here as you look to the future and you're very hopeful. Again, focusing forward, making an effort in the 8 of Coins to do something new. Now, before I go on, I like to say this really looks like a card of hard work. What angels and spirit want you to know is this 8 of Coins, all the effort that you put into something, it will pay off, like the 10 of Coins, okay? I told angels, I said, you know, I don't like the word work. I just don't. And I don't want it to be hard, okay? Those are a couple 4-letter words, right? Anyway, let's talk about, give me some different adjectives, right? Well, they give me all these D words. They say whatever you're diligent in, devoted to, or dedicated to, you know, work, family, relationships, whatever it is. When you put in the effort, it will pay off. So, and you love, I feel it's you finally love what you do. You know, they say when we do what we love, it's no longer work, right? So you love what you do. You really see the future. It looks bright. I think you're finally starting to see a way out here. This is like feeling a little bit limited, but when you take off the blindfold, you realize you can slip out of the swords of limitations or swords of other people's feelings or thoughts at any time, right? You choose. So you're finally going to see clearly the message they give me around this, where there's a will, there's a way. So it's like you finally see your efforts paying off. You see there's a way forward, and you're newly inspired with the Ace of Wands. This is like an aha moment. Oh, this is it. This is what I want to do. I'm excited. And there's passion, right? There's spark around that. So you have a lot of joy seeing a future, doing what you love, breaking free from any limitations. Like, nope, I can do this. I feel this is also like a confidence, inspiration, motivation. And then we see in July, you continue to pray as you kind of feel split with your resources or your energy. You're praying here about something more to help boost your progress, right? praying that it does pay off, praying for the payoff to show up sooner, whatever it is. And I do have timing cards, by the way. If you ever wonder what time a situation may happen, we can explore that in a personal reading. But I've said before, whatever you dream of, design it because you deserve it, right? So this is like the dream, the excitement here, the passion. So you declare it. All my D words again: dream it, design it, deserve it, desire it. You declare it, but then don't dwell in it. They say let go and let God. Believe it and leave it with the universe. Turn around and live in gratitude. Enjoy and give thanks for, if this happens, great. I'm not going to have an attachment to the outcome because it's God's plan ultimately, but I'm going to leave it with God that I really desired this. But boy, am I blessed already. I'm so thankful for all the blessings in my life, the people in my life, my situation right now. Find the light in the dark, right? Give thanks for whatever it is. And when you live in gratitude and you give thanks, you vibrate higher. And that is when that blessing, that the prayers that are meant to be will be answered, right? Sometimes, God has a different plan for us. And so he may manifest a blessing, but it's different from what you're looking at, because that may not be the path meant for you, what you were praying about. He might bring you something different that still brings you joy. Okay? They say a grander plan. And I feel what you're praying about is you're feeling stretched right now. And this can be like when you have one job, but your heart is in another job, right? That we just talked about. You want to have joy in your work, right? What you're dedicated to. Don't fear letting go of whatever this other thing is, because when your heart calls you over here, when your heart tells you this is it for you, you're inspired, this is what you're meant to do, trust the universe will provide. You don't have to know what is the paycheck going to be, or how long before I get money coming in, because you have support. You can rely on others. There are other resources God will provide. Okay, so don't be afraid to let go. Maybe that's what you're praying on, being able to let go, because think of these as your 2 feet. When your feet are apart, you can't possibly walk forward. Something has to let go. But guess what? When you let go of whatever that other thing is, maybe it was a job, don't think of it as in these swords, letting other people down, worried about other people's feelings, actions, reactions. It rocks their boat. But guess what? Your boat, your rocket, has somewhere to go. So when you allow yourself to grow and allow your feet to come together in this situation over here, you've just blessed someone else with an opportunity to step in. Because they can't grow until you grow. And I do this like you're a rocket launching on your journey. Okay? Understand that it is the best for all people. They may not like it at first, but it forces their growth also. Okay? And I'll say, don't feel you have to save everyone all the time. You might be the go-to girl or the go-to guy, like at work, and you feel accomplished and successful, and you don't want to let anybody down, but you don't have to save everyone. We have someone for that, don't we? Remember that. So it is okay to do for yourself and follow your heart. Bring your feet together so that you can continue to work towards or be dedicated to the next adventure that fills your heart, right? This is about your cup, your heart. And guess what? 9 of Cups. You will be grateful you did. You will be counting your blessings in July. And that is what I have for Capricorn today. So I truly appreciate you hanging out with me. I know it was a long video. The production takes a while when I do separate videos, and I'm just getting back into it, but I appreciate doing that for all of you. I do love to hear feedback, your likes, shares, and subscribes, of course. And I'm ready. Your angels are ready. Anything on your mind, anything you want to talk about. If it's love, if it's career, choices about, tough decisions you have to make. What is your soul purpose? Why do you get out of bed every day? Who needs my energy? Whatever you want to talk about, I am here. And I hope you bless me with that connection to do a reading for you. Okay, so just message me. And my Facebook page, Peace and Passion Tarot with PJ. You can message me there, or my personal page is Patty Jane. Okay? So be well to everyone, and I appreciate the comments, and I will talk with you very soon, okay? Be well.